Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on Hardcore Mode. I'm your host, Colors Fade. In the previous episode, Henry rode out with the Lord of Sameen Castle and his captain of the guard, Gnarly, to hunt down the blacksmith's missing wagon. Along the way, they stopped at Troskowitz, and it was there that Henry learned about the fabled Brunswick armor. But the armor would have to wait. A short while later, among the rocky bluffs of Apollonia, the trio found the cart and the bandits responsible for hijacking it. A robber baron named Ghouls was behind the scheme, and though he and his men had Henry, Gnarly, and Lord Sameen outnumbered, they were unable to win the day. Thanks to a well-timed crossbow bolt from Gnarly and some poison arrows from Henry, the trio were able to overpower Ghouls and his cronies. Now, with the mystery of the cart solved, Henry turns his attention to the fabled Brunswick armor. So we have a quest from the blacksmith to go find ourselves some very good folded steel, but we have a lot of other things we need to do first, like go find our dog. And in addition, we picked up this hired hand Venza's map, which we haven't looked at yet. That's interesting. Where could that be? Obviously, between some rocks there, and a road splits, and it looks like there's a campfire up there. Okay. Well, we'll keep our eye on that. Maybe that'll mean something to us later. We took and sold a lot of stuff to the blacksmith here, and then sharpened our sword. So we now have the military sword, which is a slight upgrade. But we need to ask him about a sleeping potion.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Project said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Taking a look at the map, though, here's what I would like to do. There's a quest over in that direction. The search for Mutt starts down here, and the Nomads and Tomcat are down here. We obviously want to go see them. But before we head off in this direction, which will occupy us for a good long while, what I'd like to do is head up in this direction and get the Brunswick armor quest started. There's also a new quest here. We know what that is. Let's go see that fellow. That's the mouth. Where is he at exactly in town? On the other side of the inn, through here, and the back. Okay. Is Mouth sleeping in the loft, or is he in here? No, he's in here.
Good day to you.
People call you the Mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Dunyik. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
To your health, my friend.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against a big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Well, why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. It was good to see you, my friend.
A fancy axe? Well, I like that. But for now, we need to head north. Hopping this fence may actually be the quickest way. Alright, my friend, let's get our horse. Good horse. Pebbles.
Come here.
So where are we? We're right there on this road. If we go north and hang a right here and head northeast, come up here, and in this direction, somewhere up in here is kind of where the first stage of it is. So we'll see what we can do and what kind of trouble we can come into along the way. That was a long story, and I don't want to have to listen to it a second time. So here's the switchback. The road switches back there. And if we just take it, it should take us right to this point of interest tipster. I think that'll get us close to where we want to be. I think there's a gentleman down here in a house. Just going to tell you about some brigands close by. There we go. That's looking like what we were after.
God bless.
He's a herbalist. And he has an alchemy bench.
Do you live here all alone? In a wilderness like this?
What wilderness? Walk a few paces and you come to a bloody great castle. And I'm not really alone. Animals are company too.
I understand. I prefer being on my own as well.
But don't think I'm a hermit. People sometimes come to get ointments or herbs, and I'm glad to see them. But greeting neighbors and listening to gossip every day? I'd rather not, thanks. It's true, I don't always sleep easy here. The castle may as well not be there for all the protection it gives me. You get strange people wandering around from time to time. The kind best avoided by honest folk. My advice to you is to be careful. I recently saw 2 vagabonds like that. No doubt they don't think I'm worth the effort. But I still lock the door every night and push a bench up against it.
Where exactly did you come across them?
In the rocks above my cottage. Be careful if you go there.
Show me your wares.
I think I'll grab his stuff. He's got some fresh stuff here. Might be appropriate to just make ourselves a little bit more poison here while we have a chance. Some more Bane potion. We picked up another perk point. It's also getting late and we're getting tired, but that's okay. We picked up another perk point. I want to see what we're going to get. Oh, we got a perk point in strength. Okay, this is wonderful. This is what you need is pack mule. Hardworking lad will let you carry things. Wrestler, make it easier to win fights in a clinch. But pack mules and pack mule 2 are the ones you really want to get early. There's a survival one. What do we get here? When collecting herbs, you have a chance to find an additional herb or a small treasure. You also gain a small amount of experience and strength when collecting herbs. Fur, trophies, and selected cuts of meat and offal from killed game. Selected cuts of meat. Oh, that may be good. If you have more than 30 fresh or dried herbs not spoiled in your inventory, your charisma will count as 2 more. That's always a nice one to have. So, I kind of want this. It might give us some extra meat to help Henry with this hunger. Craftsmanship. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you less. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise. Repairs by craftsmen will be 20% cheaper. Your gear would be damaged 10% slower. I like that one. and for alchemy. Okay. Cellar, purple haze. For each potion or alcohol effect you have active at one time, your vitality increases. Dark arts, we know about. Healing potions, 25% faster. Okay, here we go. In the brewing process, tolerance for your mistakes will be considerable. If you also have the first level of this perk, the effects stack and the resulting advantage will be even greater. Or each time you successfully brew a potion, you get 2 more of the same quality. That one. Oh, and we get the other one. Oh, so we still get another perk here. Oh, well. Let's go for dark arts. I always like that one. I end up brewing potions late into the night. Okay, Henry. And then let's go find these guys nearby. On the map, he says they're over here. So we want to go our best guess at east. There's the castle. So if we look at the map, the castle is basically due south. Okay. So if we're there and that's due south, then this should be east. Can Henry navigate this log? Some rocks here. Oh, look what we have. Get over here, Pooch. I hate that. Get over here. Was he gonna run? He is running. He's got some weak poison on him. I don't like to leave these guys alone because then they have a tendency to come back. Where'd he go? Is that's just a stump. Where'd he run off to? Okay, I guess he's not gonna come back. Oh, there's one. Dang it. Gotta deal with wolves over here. That one's gonna run away too. Not good. I'd like to be able to finish them off and take their meat. Okay, what do we see down here? Is there a camp down there somewhere? There's 2 graves here. Well, do they have anything worthwhile? A knight's sword and a knight's shield. Not much else. Knights, though.
And another.
A coif. Okay. Well then, that didn't help us very much. Where are these graves at? Oh, the graves are a little bit... Okay. So that's where the graves are. So we need to go in that direction. Oh, and I smell now. That's what you get for digging up graves. It's going to get dark real quick, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to Nighthawk this. Okay, that helps considerably. So that's the old boy's house. Oh, you're still here, Sparky? There he goes. Now he's down. Well, so we're on this flat that overlooks this place. There's a big tree here. And the graves are down there. It's got to be to my right. It's got to be over there. We are very noisy with these. Oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. Couple of bandits. Oh, is he going to go down for the night? Where's his partner at? Okay, he's going to sleep. How noisy are we? We might just make another suit here real quick. That way we'll be a little sneakier. I don't know where his buddy is. I know there's two of them. I don't see his buddy. Where's his pal? Okay, let's loot him. He doesn't have the key. And it's a very hard lock. Here we go. Here's this guy.
You've got to be kidding. You're...
Got a little bit of poison on you. Ah. Okay, okay. Put the fire between you and me. There you go. There you go. Give me a little rest here. Corva. Ugh. I gotta get some strength up and get some more strikes on this guy. There we go. Oh my goodness.
No chance. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay, make him pay here.
No, you don't. Mercy, leave me be.
There we go. There's no mercy for you, bandit. That was epic. Jeez. Okay. Oh, he's got a nice hat. He's got some stuff. I like it. Oh, he had... Well, that's why it took a while. He's got some armor. Dry perch. He's got the key. Excellent. All right. We will pass off a good chunk of this to our horse. He's got a knight sword. He's got a very big knight sword. Minimum strength, 17. Minimum agility, 21. Wow. Okay. Get Henry back in his full armor here. That's another reason it was a little risky for us. He's got chainmail gauntlets that are basically the same as ours, not as good condition. He's got sleeves, which are really nice. We'll repair those. Excellent, Henry. Well, good job. Let's see what's in their chest here. They've got a glaive. Oh my goodness. Couple of bows that are worth some money. Arrows. We like that. Skull cap. Oh, silver cross with insignia and the Song of Mary Poor. A book. Lousy gambler's die. An Etrusky Pavis. What is that? Well, we'll take it. Oh, it's a shield. Oh, it's a really nice shield. Wow. Okay. I'll have to repair that. What about bow? Did we get an upgrade? Oh yeah, 160 for the U hunting bow, but we can't use it yet. We're not strong enough. Still very nice for us. Now, somewhere around here is... The whole point of coming here was to get the start of the Brunswick armor quest, but we're here. Oh, and it says our weapon is a little beat up too. Okay, well, we're gonna make some room. We're just gonna sleep here tonight. Actually, we shouldn't. Here's the problem we have to deal with always is somnambulant. Oh, he's got lots of food too. Weak marigold, a cobweb, nice. Yep, there's somnambulant. We could end up falling asleep. We could end up walking really far away from here. So we're gonna try to find it. Oh, and he's got a bunch more arrows over here too. Ordinary arrows. Okay. We'll take a rest here after we try to find what we're looking for over here. Let's get some more arrows over here. This guy's had quite the little camp. So from this spot of the camp, where do we think it is? Oh, I see. They got it's a little sheltered area over here. Okay. They're really close to it. I feel like it's down the slope and around this corner, maybe. Yeah, so let's go down the hill. Let's go down and to the right here. Something makes me think it's down in this direction. It mentions a rocky crevasse. This is very rocky down here. Oh, hey. What do we have here? It's a crevasse. Here we go. Look at this. You push aside the cross and the heavy stone. Time to dig, Henry. Brunswick's dagger and the Brunswick gauntlets.
Is this really it? A piece of Brunswick's armor. And what's this? A piece of parchment.
What's the parchment have to say about this? Brunswick map 1 and 2. Well, there you go. It's going to show you pieces for the next one. Okay. Tack off. Nice. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Well, then. Let's make our way back up to the bandit camp and get ourselves some sleep. Because these losers certainly won't need this camp anymore. Alright. Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't want to sleep next to your dead body either, so you and your buddy over here. Adios, fellas. Okay. We're awake. The Brunswick stuff we'll store for now. Except for Brunswick's dagger, we'll keep that. And then get a little breakfast for Henry. And now we can head out of here. Go up the hill and let the herbalist know that these two fools have been taken care of.
Greetings. What do you need?
Oh,
Show me your wares.
he doesn't have any dialogue about those guys.
Maybe next time then.
Okay. Well then. Pebbles? We've got the first piece of the Brunswick armor. Now, let's go find our dog. Quite a bit of belladonna here next to this guy's field.
Go!
This big open meadow here with these trees. This is an area you'll visit later for a quest.
Greetings to you too.
Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all.
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid.
That gets our sword back in better condition. Oh yeah, we need to repair this pavasse thing. Okay, our shield. And then we should pick up a blacksmith's kit while we're here. Just so that when we're out far afield and we need to sharpen a sword, we can. Oh, and we should sharpen both of these. All right, we're ready to go. Pebbles, it's time to go find our dog. We can leave Takov here, and so this is the question: is what's over here? The dog is somewhere over here. There's also the story, the axe story, and then somewhere along the way, I think over in this direction, is the camp where we got ambushed. Kind of like to know what this quest is, though. So let's go out of town. Yep, that way. Let's go this way. Let's go west. Let's see what we can figure out with this quest on our way to find our doggy. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I believe this is the... This is the Acha. This is a gamekeeper kind of person. Okay. Well, before I do the gamekeeper, I think I'd rather go get Mutt first. So we're going to bypass this for right now and wander down in this direction. Oh, jeez. You couldn't avoid that branch? Pebbles. Keep telling people there's potential in you, but that's not helping. Oh, but we're here. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I know where this is. If you want to make some quick money, stealing these people's horses at night is a good way to do it. But we're going to wander over here. Ponds of the Trotsky region. I think we have some that speak. Okay, stop. Stop. I'm getting off you. You can sit there and chill out for a little bit. I think these people have a smoker. The tanners do. Somewhere around here. Right there. Wolf meat, which I can't imagine tastes any good, but who knows? If you're hungry, you gotta eat. So we saw earlier this map, the Brunswick map 2. So we saw earlier on this map Takov out here, the bridge, the pond, and up on the bluff is some crosses up there. So we could get another piece of the Brunswick. Hello, my good man.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. We're just wandering right through your place. Little trail that goes up here. Henry, as usual, having a little difficulty navigating some things. There's a cross up there. There's several of them around here. Henry, can you muster the will to get up here? Brunswick plate sleeves.
Here it is. Another piece of Brunswick's armor.
Gotta like having that. That's nice. Yep, there's a cross here. Straight sword guard. Well, we'll take that. And with that, we can get moving. I think we want to be on that side of the bridge. So where we're at is this road stretches all the way down here. You can cross at any point in time right there. I think, where is the camp where we were ambushed? I want to say it's somewhere in here, but that doesn't seem right. Oh well. I think if we're on... Yeah, if we stay on this side, it's a pretty clean shot all the way over to here to where Mutt and this thing is. Okay, let's do that, then we'll stay here. We'll stay on this side. These are left. Whoa. Whoa. Back up. Back up. Horse. We got a problem here. Those guys are brigands. Okay. Let's get ready then.
I'm coming to help! I'll show you!
I know you will. Where's your friend? There you are. Get it out of there, Henry.
Useless. Enough. I give up.
Okay. He's got a sword. He's just got a regular old hunting sword. What do you got here, bandits? Anything good? Riding gloves. Some mead. What about you? You had all the fancy stuff. I'm glad we put an arrow in you. Oh, no wonder these guys are bandits. They just don't have anything. Get some fine wine, though. Okay. Well, we were well protected. And now what you want to do is ride along here until you can find a dock. A little pier on the right. Yeah. This might be it. No? Yes? No? Yeah, there it is.
Could this be the pier from Zdeněk's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here. Up to an old oak tree.
Up to an old oak tree. Well, then let's go give it a whirl. And then lean to there.
Well, there really is an old oak tree here. What was the rest of the story? Something about smashing the axe on a rock.
Smashing an axe on a rock. Well, then let's keep going. There's a trail up here. Trails are good. There's a big old rock over there.
This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
A pagan shrine. Some groschen. Okay. Now, this trail goes a little bit further up. And what do we have here?
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried, together with the silver axe.
Oh, I think that is the camp down there where we got ambushed. There's a couple of horses there you can steal and sell. Give you a nice little chunk of change. A broken round shield, a gemstone silver ring, a marigold, and a broken axe.
This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
You're a blacksmith, Henry. Of course you can. Digging up graves makes us stinky. Well, we came out here to find our dog. So now we have to do that. But we may not get to it this episode. Been a lot of other activity going on here. There's a lot of things to do in this world. Quick look at the map reveals where we are. Here's the pier. Here's where we found the pagan shrine. Bojana's place is right up the road, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, I think it's right here. So we'll come in over here and I think crash at Bozana's place. And next episode we'll go find our dog. Or start on the quest to find our dog. It does... Finding Mutt is an involved process, but... The nice thing about having Mutt around is he's an adept hunter of hares. So if you get hungry... You just tell him to sick him, and he'll bring you back the goods. This also, right there, a nice little hunting ground for porkers, the wild hogs. There's the landmark, the dead tree there. We haven't seen Bojana in a few days. And we have a bed here, which is always nice. There we go.
Will you help me, Henry?
Oh, you need help? You want help and then you're walking away. Okay.
I hope the ponds don't overflow.
Bojana, what do you need help with? We'll have a conversation.
Have you seen Pavlena anywhere, Henry?
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. And since you're here, would you help an old woman with something? It's about Pavlena.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
So we need to find Pavlina. Well, we just need to find all kinds of things because we have to find our dog and Pavlina. So that sounds like something we'll do next episode then. It's been eventful. Got some pieces of the Brunswick armor. We adventured around, dealt with some bandits. It's a fun time. I love this game. It's easy to get immersed in. Folks, thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions, comments down below. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.